So it's like 7:30, and finally chilled out. And it's funny because yesterday, freaking, I couldn't sleep because it was so fucking hot in Portland, and it's so damn humid. And I didn't want to roll down my windows because I'm, in this neighborhood, and there's, people walking by and stuff. And so, yeah, I didn't want to be obvious. So all I did is have my two vent side windows open, and it was freaking hot. Like I stayed up till like 3 in the morning because it's so fucking hot. I had this the fan on, and but yeah, it's freaking loud too. That 12-volt fan. It works really well, but it's loud. And I kept thinking, like, people in the houses were gonna think, like, someone's flying an RC helicopter by their window or something. Anyhow, yeah, I didn't really get good night's sleep in boondocking in Portland. I mean, Portland, I don't think any, it's easy to find a place to park overnight and not think like, someone's going to be on you. But, like I said, if, my thing is if, you don't make it obvious, and places are friendly, then, you'll feel comfortable. So I felt comfortable as far as me, laying low, and then people not going to fuss about it, even though they're, walking right by me. But because I didn't have my windows open. Had I had my windows open, and people are walking by at 1 in the morning, and it's like Portland, right? Everybody's up. Everybody's riding bikes all over till like 3 in the morning. So, anyhow, it was a good spot because it was at a high school, but it's summer, so there's no school, and so even at night, people don't think it's weird that, there's people, someone parked at the high school. And then on the other side, there's, houses. So I was more concerned about the, houses across the street. And, Portland streets are narrow and full of people. And it was hot. So even though, Portland is boondocking friendly, as far as my view, it was so hot, and I didn't want to have the windows open. Anyway, so now, 10 hours later, whatever, I'm in Olympia. And it's like 60 degrees. And yeah, that's the beauty of this lifestyle, I guess. If whatever hits your fancy, you move. My plan was to go to Yellowstone, but the freaking roads are melting and it's hot as hell, like driving to there. And I didn't want to go through Idaho, because Idaho and Utah, they're fucked. They're like, conservative as hell. And I just don't want to be in that kind of fucking, mental state. But I wanted to go to Yellowstone, so I was going to go through it. But the heat just killed me. I'm thinking like, yeah, Yellowstone's gonna be beautiful, but I'm gonna be fucking miserable in that heat, just sweating. And even though I'd be just camping, I wouldn't have to worry about, having to lay low. But still, like, I want to enjoy Yellowstone when I go. So I'm like, what's the better place to, what's the alternative? And then I somehow ran into some guy's website, talking about how this place, Olympia National Park, is his favorite American national park. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why not? He's a photographer. He takes some beautiful pictures. So, and then I looked up the weather over here, and I'm like, yep, 60, 70. That's me. Because Portland heat just killed me. But Portland is fun, man. I went out last night, saw an awesome band, Amen Dude or something. I forget. But yeah, they freaking killed it for, at least half the set. Half the set was just fucking killer at the beginning and then at the end. So yeah, they started well, they ended well. But the middle kind of dragged because it, like a lot of bands, they just like rehash their, what they do. Like, yeah, it's hard to see a band like, that can have range, and dynamics. It's like, rather than like every song is the same kind of tempo, same kind of rhythm, same kind of keys. So, anyhow, I'm ranting. I should be enjoying this crazy nature here. need to put on my jacket, but I don't want to stop the movie. Too funny. Oh my god, this is fucking nuts. Holy shit, dude. I am so stoked. Good to be alive.